Right, Tim asked for a Christmas Snoopy, so I thought I'm just gonna have to whip this out real quick because it is almost Christmas. So we're just gonna do this together. So if you wanna use a ruler, you can. If you don't wanna use a ruler, that is fine. So we're gonna start with his house. So we're gonna make a line across the top. I used a ruler. In the end, you don't have to end up using a ruler. So that's the line of the top of his cute little house. And then you're gonna come down a ways. And then you want to do another line. You can erase whatever's left over that you don't need. And then this is the bottom part in a smaller line. Okay, so we got that. So Snoopy, I found out, had 7 siblings, including a brother named Spike. All right, so what you're going to do, his house isn't perfectly square, so you're going to angle it a little bit. So this would be perfectly square, but you want to bring it out and angle it, okay? And then on this side, of course, don't make it square. You want to angle it out a little bit. Boop, boop, boop. And then it's going to come in right here on either side. And now you can use a ruler or not use a ruler. We're just going to make the bottom of his doghouse. Just going to have 2 lines down. Whoop, just like that. Okay. Now, and then at the bottom here, we just have some snow. Boop, boop, boop. And Snoopy has decorated his doghouse. Very cute. So on top of it, his doghouse is a snow. So we want to you can go however you want. Make some snow on there. It's gonna come over a little bit. You see how I made it come over? Super job. Okay, and in the middle here, he's got 2 lines. And it's gonna be jagged. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. And he's got his lights on. So you can make the lights drape however you want. So I'm just gonna do 2 U's. So I'm gonna start somewhere in the middle, right here. Do 1 U, and it's gonna come back behind. And then I'm gonna do another U. And it's just gonna come back behind. And to do lights, this is the easy part. You're just gonna do 2 lines, like that. And then you make, they almost look like eggs. So you want to make a bunch of those. 2 lines and like an egg. Kind of like a pointed egg. 2 lines, and you can make as many as you want. So on October 4th, 1950, Snoopy made his debut in the Charles Schwartz Peanut comic strip. So I don't know about you, I grew up on Sundays, keep going with the lights. My dad would get the newspaper and I would always take out the comics. And he'd get a little frustrated with me because sometimes he likes them put back nicely. And I kind of would wrinkle them and look at them and open them, and I loved them. But he let me do it. And I'd read all of the comics. Some were funny, some were not, but there was always Peanuts cartoons in there. So you guys can make as many lights as you want coming around here. That was my childhood. Sundays reading the comics while my dad read the rest of the news. Let me have them coming off here. And you can make them any color you want. I just did green, yellow, and blue, but you can do any one. This one's kind of coming off the end here. Super job there. All right. Oh, and then he has his little stockings down here. So we're gonna make a sideways rectangle. So this is gonna be Snoopy's rectangle, and then you're gonna put a sock on there. And then put the little designs on there. And I made a little nail, just a line and then a circle. That's like a nail in there. Now, my brain just went blank on the bird's name. So we have Snoopy and, yeah, I know you're saying it. My brain is not thinking it. So you have a rectangle. It's gonna come to me. Make the sock. And this and this, there we go. And then make a line with a circle. Oh man, my brain, it's not, make some lines across. It's gonna kill me. I'm gonna remember it afterwards, you know. That's just how it works. Woodstock, bam! Got it, Woodstock. Whew. Got it. Okay. Now we are going to do Snoopy. So we're gonna do his back end. So right here, coming off the end, he's got a little tail, bloop, bloop. And then coming up, you're gonna come up and then make this side come up. So almost looks like a fancy vase. And this is his collar right at the top here. And then have his head come out. Super job. And then now on the back here, we'll Sharpie this in, but this is where his spot is on the back there. And his feet are just two little egg ovals. So you have 1 foot and 2 feet. And then we'll erase a little bit in there. When you do the lines, we just did little whoop. Both my daughters were, I think both my daughters were in it. I know one of them was. She was Snoopy. She played Snoopy. And I think my other daughter was one of the Woodstock gang. She was just a little bird. It was really cute. So Snoopy was influenced by Charles Schwartz's childhood dog, Spike. So he had a dog named Spike. And Snoopy was almost, his dog, Charles Schwartz, it was black and white and had quite a bit of personality. So he's like, I'm going to design a dog after that. All right, so now let's do his head. So he's got a big circle here, and this circle's gonna come up, but we're not gonna see the other half of it. So we can erase in there. That's not very helpful, but this is the front of his head. When I was a kid, I used to draw Snoopy over and over. I'd make books of Snoopy and his little friends. And here's his mouth. That's kind of how I started drawing, is I just would draw Snoopy and Hello Kitty. Those were my things. Eventually I should do a Hello Kitty. Good memories. Okay, so now we have his hat. So we want to go with this. So rectangle, you can erase inside there. And then this is his hat. You can make it go across and a ball on the end. And then under here, he's got his ear. And then when you Sharpie that in, you don't Sharpie in all the way. Now we gotta get his little hands, so cute. Snoopy was almost named Sniffy. What? So funny when you see these, like, you think of the character and you can't imagine them anything else. But then he saw another comic strip that had a dog named Sniffy, and he's like, well, I can't name him Sniffy now. And so he thought of Snoopy. Like, thank goodness. Can you imagine him without that name? Now in his hands, we're gonna put a box. So this is the ribbon on the box, a rectangle. And then we're gonna put a lid on the box. And now we'll finish off the box that's going behind it. And then you can put a little rainbow lump there, and there's his 2 ribbons. All right, so he's looking good. Now we need to do Woodstock. Snoopy, oh man. So back in the day, I don't know if you guys ever had it or if your siblings had it, it was a Snoopy snow cone machine. And it originally was called Frosty the Snowman machine. And in 1979, Snoopy was a hit. So they changed it to Snoopy. And well, let me do Woodstock. So right here, you're just gonna go up on either side, just like the vase, like that one. And this is his head coming out. And then here, this is his beak, his little feather, his arms right here. And he's got a triangle tail coming off the end. And his feet kind of go like this. Bloop. I'm gonna have to erase a little in there to get his other foot in there. There we go. Cute. I wanted one as a kid so bad. I never got one. So guess what I got my daughter one year for Christmas? Yes, I did. Snoopy snow cone. I don't know if we still have it. Okay, so now we're gonna get his little head in there. This is his head and his little smile. Boop. His eye. And he's got a fun hat on too. And And if you'd like to put like snow coming down, you guys can make snow coming down all around him. So Charles Schwartz has a museum in California. I did not know that. When I go next time to California, I'm gonna go. I think it's like Santa Rosa or something. And Snoopy has a museum in Tokyo, Japan. Don't know if I'm gonna be going to Japan anytime soon, but definitely will have to hit that up. So now you wanna take your Sharpie and we're gonna Sharpie fast motion. Okay, Tim, if you'd like the original, I would mail that to you. If you want to send me your address by email at sharasart@gmail.com, and I will plop that puppy in the mail for you. And what I like to do is, I'll let you guys do it. Go around one more time around the outside. Make it nice and thick. See, I'm going around the outside like that. And then you want to erase and color. So I wish you guys all a very Merry Christmas, and I'll see you guys after Christmas. Bye.